Hello and welcome my friends to episode 7 of Road to Ironman. My name is Gregor and in less than 4 weeks I'll be taking on my first full distance Ironman at Estonia. Wait, that doesn't make sense. In Estonia for Ironman Tallinn. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is a lovely documentary of my life on Ironman training. Now we tend to kind of start over here and just discuss the week. Now it's a little bit more overcast than usual, but anyway, welcome back to Hammock Talk. So Monday potentially could have been the worst possible day of the week. Met up with Lewis for what was meant to be a 2-hour easy ride. The weather was absolutely horrendous. Sorry, happy Monday. Got an easy 2 hours on the bike, but first of all, I had to hang up my washing. We've also had some lovely meals provided from Callow. We're hopefully going for a ride with Lewis, who has featured on episodes before, but I did text him saying I can be there in 10 minutes. I've still to hang up the washing and change my cleats on my shoes. That's a whole different issue. And it's actually not a terrible day. Looks like it might rain, but we'll deal with that. I take that back completely. Look at that sky. It's not looking good. Lewis, welcome back to the vlog. It's looking fancy. Lovely. Mate, the bike looks good as well. I like that Merida. Got caught in a downpour. This is the rib. I've never seen anything like this. And then just to put the icing on the cake, got a puncture. Fantastic. So we'll write that off. We'll just ignore that happened. Tuesday, a nice little easy 10k in the morning. Tuesday morning, easy 10k. These training blocks make absolutely no sense. I feel pretty fresh this morning on the legs. Sat at 132 beats per minute at 5-minute Ks and just feeling so cruisy. Rush hour traffic on the river. Where my headphone fell out of my ear about 8 kilometers in, which was so annoying because everything was going perfect up until this point. I literally felt my AirPod falling out my ear, so I went to catch it. Didn't quite catch it, and now I can't find it. It's just one thing after the other, isn't it? I spent about 15 minutes looking around the grass, could not see it anywhere. Eventually located it, panic over. And Tuesday evening, the classic in the schedule now, the open water swim. Cheers, lad. That is the best part. Right, Theo boy, weekly update. How was this week's session?
Chilling, mate. Nice and relaxed and cosy. Apart from when I looked at what was underneath me in the water. Not good.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Are
good, mate.
you talking about me or?
Yeah, I did see a little Gregor shark.
Yeah, we did pop up. What is it you called me? I Gregor Shark Man. Yeah, solid session in the books. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Bash. So as open water swims go, not terrible. First like 2 or 3 reps, I just felt horrendous. But got into a nice little flow of it, nice little swing of it. Been watching these like videos on YouTube, been watching these videos on Instagram of like 3D models swimming, and it shows you like how to kick properly and how to like angle your elbows and stuff. So was just trying some of that out, which is good fun. But yeah, going off the boys, that would be 4,250 meters, but off the watch, just over the Ironman distance swim. So we'll take it for a Tuesday night. We'll see you tomorrow. So Wednesday we had a bike interval session, which actually went pretty well, but still kind of trying to get comfortable on the TT. The main issue seems to be the seat and my gooch. They're not getting along. Some sweet spot intervals tonight, about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes at around 230 watts. Good news for the bikes, not good news for my bank account. So I'll run you through it. So first and foremost, a new tyre for the TT, 25mm Continental GP 5000 TR, which I think, Billy, yeah, pretty profound. And we've upgraded to 32mm tyres on the road bike. So previously we was running 30, upgraded to 32s, so still Conti GP 5000 TRs. And I know that because they cost about 80 quid a pop. And we're not talking about any of the punctures I've had recently. Too soon. I actually really want to take this bike out tonight. However, we're going to get some more time in the TT after Saturday's disaster. What do you think, Billy? good to go. Stand to attention, sir. What do you reckon? Yeah, me too. Let's go. So for any of you interested, this is a Trek Speed Concept TT bike with a lovely drag to zero front end. Bike computer sits just on there. We've got some HED, or head, I don't know how you pronounce it, wheels with an easy disc cover on the back to get even more aero. We've got a little bontrager, whatever you want to call it, pack on the back here. And not so very aero bottle, because last time I was out the lid came off because the whole bottle came off and smacked the floor. Obviously, you know me, I have incredible luck. Looking forward to getting out on the TT tonight.
This is not safe or advisable. 10 minutes done, 20 minutes done, just 10 minutes left, that sweet spot. We are flying, averaging 35 kilometers an hour. Legs are in bits though. A bit windy, so some solid effort this evening. Didn't quite hit power, we sat at about 215 watts instead of 230, but didn't feel correctly today, just way too busy. We live and we learn, so yeah, we'll take it.
Thursday morning we rolled into a nice little swim down at Rivermead Leisure Centre. I don't know about you, but if I have any issues with my watch, like I forgot to switch it from 25 metres to 50 metres, and it just totally threw me off. Thursday morning, you know the drill. Let's go swim. Now, a big mistake was probably going out for my intervals on the bike yesterday a bit later, because I've not really given myself a lot of time to recover. I got home last night around 9, so yeah, around 9 PM. So it's now 6 in the morning. We're straight back into the swim. The joys. Anyway, 4x500 reps went pretty well. And then on Thursday evening, something clicked. Good evening, team. Happy Thursday. Let me tell you, it's been a bit of a week. Just everything has felt like absolute chaos. I don't know if you've ever seen that video where someone throws a brick into a washing machine and it's just like boom, boom. I mean, as you can imagine a brick in a washing machine would be. That's kind of how it's felt. It's currently 6:30, not long back from work. Did a little video for Callow meal prep service, which I've been using this week, which has been an absolute lifesaver. And yeah, it's Thursday, so you know what we've got to do. Intervals. But it's actually not that terrible this week. We've got 2k, some 800s, and then 2k. But the 2k pace is at like 4:15. But I've eaten like an absolute horse today and I'm still starving. So bung a gel in, get the kit on, get out the door. Always the hardest part. We'll see you out there.
There's a whole water AIDS festival along the river right now. Not ideal for intervals. First 2k felt nice and comfortable, and first 800 rep just below 4-minute K. Let's hope we can keep this going, keep up the tempo. That is the best interval session I've had in a very long time. 410 to 355 pace, just feeling super comfortable. So the past few hard weeks definitely paying off. These things are the dog's bollocks. Whenever I film myself from behind, I always think about that bit in The Prisoner of Azkaban when Hermione's like, is that really what my hair looks like from the back?
It felt like my running fitness was finally coming back. The main difference in this session was there just wasn't any like laboured breathing, felt pretty comfortable at the paces, and just had a lovely time. Which brings us, my friends, to Friday. This evening we've got 90 minutes easy on the bike, because tomorrow, as per usual, we've got a big chunky weekend. It is the biggest brick session of the block. 4 hours on the bike with 4x30 minutes at Ironman power into a 14-kilometer brick run. Now the worst part about this is normally this is where we transition into a lovely friendly weekend. You know, the boys get together, everyone's hyped, everyone's in a good mood, bang out the session, regardless of how it goes, you've got people with you. But this weekend, I'm on my ones. So yeah, we'll roll into tonight's easy little 90-minute cruise, and then we'll see you on Saturday for the big boy.
The only thing that could go wrong here is that I have not charged my Di2 in a while, but that would really be a good way to ruin a Good Friday. Also, just look how nice this bike is. You get some fresh 32mm rubbers on there, ready to go. 90 minutes, easy. Beautiful little ride out this evening. Gonna hit around 50k, maybe about 45k. Nice and chill, giving the legs a bit of a spin before tomorrow's big session.
Good morning, my friends. Happy Saturday and welcome to the brick session. We've got the bike all set up. We've got
2 Sturka mixes in there, 1 caffeine, 1 non-caffeine. I've got my gels inside all set up, and for when we come back from the bike, we've got the setup ready. I've got both carbons and non-carbons, hat with some gels in it. And the difference, or well, the reason why I've got both, I'd like to wear the carbons just to see how it would feel race-wise, but I've got the non-carbons just in case I'm not feeling that great. It is 9:45, so a little bit later than I would have liked to start, but yeah, let's go get after it. This is probably one of the most important sessions before the Ironman, so I'm going to try and lock in as much as I can. So I'll probably speak to you either between the bike and run or at some point at the end. I hope you understand. Wish me luck. Good afternoon, team. We are just finished rep 3 at about 87 kilometers, and it is starting to rain. Fantastic. So I've got another half-hour effort and then an hour like kind of cool down-ish to get back, and then straight into the brick run. See you there. That was tough, but that was so good. 138k bash. Let's get bricky. I do not want to jinx it and the first few k, but feeling good off the bike. Heart rate's playing ball. This is a very good session so far. You gotta enjoy them when they're good. The only issue now is I struggle to fuel off the bike. Gels never go down as well, which has given some severe stomach issues in previous sessions, so we'll see how that goes. I spoke way too soon. I've bonked hard at 4.3k. I'm off to Aldi to try and get something in the system. The sun has came out, pretty hot. Just getting towards Sonning because they've got a tap there. Now I can wash my face, and then we're back on the home stretch for the second half of the run. I'm feeling so much better. This is what it's all about. Deep in the trenches on a brick session. 9k and 5k left. Absolutely love this game. That's why we do it. Unbelievable time on the TT today. Finally managed to find like the sweet spot in terms of the position and like weight distribution on the bike. So yeah, chuffed with that. First rep was at 210 watts. Second rep was at 220. Third rep was at 330. And fourth rep was at 250. So bike couldn't have went any better. The run on the other hand, not the best. However, the key thing this week was to try and get some good time on the TT bike, because I'm actually going back up to Scotland for a week and a half next week. So yeah, nice little confidence booster going into the race in 4 weeks. Hello team, what a week it has been. I am going to round up this week's video here because tomorrow is a rest day, and to be honest, it's been quite stressful trying to pump out the videos because it just takes ages to export from my laptop, so I'm going to do that this evening. Yeah, mate, mad. This time in 4 weeks, I will hopefully be an Ironman. So yeah, thank you very much for all your support, much appreciated, and we'll see you in the next episode. Adios.